Have you been looking for a way to keep an eye on your belongings or loved ones conveniently in an obscure way? Well, that doesn't really sound right, but oh well. Well, I think we actually found a solution for you guys. And this is the Portocam Conbrov camera that we actually found on Amazon, and it's a hidden camera that's shaped like a perfume bottle, which is pretty awesome. Thanks for watching another episode of Breaking Elegance, where we help you improve your lifestyle with technology. I'm your host, Angel, and today this is going to be a great one. So let's jump right into it. This is the Conbrov Wirefree spy camera, and this is the first time we really take a look at a spy camera because it really does have some of the smart features that are available on other cameras, and that really did pull my attention. The packaging is a pretty white box with not much information in it, but on the back you do have some of the actual features, so let's take a look at that. So jumping into the specs right off the bat, this is a wire-free spy camera, and it does feature a built-in battery for up to 6 months of standby and motion detection, which is awesome. It does wake up, according to this box, within 0.7 seconds, and it will send an alarm to you when that does happen if there is an event going on. It does this in real 1080p high definition. It has the live remote view so that you can actually access it and view it from anywhere in the world. You also have this 100% concealed view of the camera because it is shaped like an actual perfume bottle, which is awesome. It also has 940 black LED night vision, obviously LED, so that you get up to 5 meters of that night vision, and you have free cloud storage available, which is also pretty awesome. Now, I haven't tested this, so let's see what's in the box. Get to my trusty rusty X-Acto knife, which is definitely not trusty anymore, needs a new blade, and let's see what we actually have inside of this box. So the presentation of the inner sleeve is pretty nice as well. You can see that the camera is actually pictured there, and here's the actual unit. This little tag on the top does tell you not to try to remove the cap because you will probably break the camera, and I'll get into that a little bit later. And if we pull this out, let's see what else we actually have inside of this box. So it does come with a micro USB cable for charging, but it doesn't come with a brick. Then you have a bunch of little pamphlets here and a little SIM ejector tool, kind of VIP card. I'm not sure what this is for, but I will find out soon enough. But going back to the actual SIM ejector tool, this is actually to remove the bottom of the actual unit. It has magnets, so this will make it easier for you to pop that out. And here you have the Conbrov thank you card. Mine actually came with this donation of $1 to UNICEF. And this is finally Conbrov user manual. So the little tag actually says, do not try to remove the cap because if you pull this thing off, it will break, and it's pretty much on there. And like many other devices, it does actually come with this plastic film around it that you will need to remove so that it actually looks legit, because what type of cologne comes with plastic film around it? Now let's get to the internals of this unit. Using your SIM eject tool, go to one of the corners and it will make it a little bit easier for you to pop off the bottom, which is actually held on by magnets. So you do need to pop it off in the right way, otherwise it will just stick back on, and it took me a second to actually get this off. Well, I seem to be holding this thing upside down, so let's go ahead and flip it over. And here we can see we have the actual micro SD card slot, the on and off switch, and a USB micro port. And right at the end, we do have a reset switch so that you can reset this unit. Now, this does stick back on with those magnets that you can see there. They align to each other, and that's pretty much it. So let's get it set up. So get started by actually downloading the U-Bell application from your Android Play Store or from your App Store on iOS. Once this is downloaded, go ahead and launch it. It will ask for permission to actually send you notifications and permission for your location services. Then to get started, go ahead and tap the Add Device button here, followed by the Setup Device button at the top. Make sure you did turn on the unit, and you will see a blue light first, then you will see a blinking yellow light. That means it's ready for setup. After that, hit yes to proceed. Follow this by putting in the correct network password for your Wi-Fi. Make sure it is correct. Hit the sound wave configuration button at the bottom and make sure that your actual volume on your phone is loud, and make sure the camera is close enough to the actual phone. After this process is completed, you will actually get this window here, so you could give your camera a name and you could add a password to that camera. Then go ahead and hit that finish button. Here you will see the actual list of cameras, and now we can see ours is here. So as you can see, that's a pretty simple setup. It should be straightforward and easy. And let's take a look at the actual camera right now. It's aiming at the ceiling, but let's aim it at me, and it would be definitely a good idea if I actually removed the plastic film. So let's go ahead and do that. So there you go, it's a lot cleaner now, and as you can see, it's definitely a good idea to remove that film from the front of your camera. So now let's capture some real footage from this camera and see how clean it actually does look. So this is footage of my actual studio. I'm not in it at the moment. I was just testing the camera, and it has medium lighting. There is no other lights except the back ambient lights behind the TV and the ones on my tower. And this is how it would actually look with that amount of lighting. Now here it is with me sitting at my studio with all the lights on, and I think it actually looks really good. You're definitely going to be able to capture a lot of detail, at least something that's definitely usable with this camera. And here is the actual footage of me acting a fool, making believe that I'm actually trying to rob myself. And yeah, so don't do this, because it was really dark in this room and I kind of tripped. So enjoy. So a lot of spy cameras do not record audio, and I believe this is because of a law called one consent in the United States that prohibits you to actually record audio without letting the other party know.
Ooh la la, bask in the actual fragrance of security. It smells so sweet. Oh, I might have caught that on camera. Hope you guys didn't mind. I might have caught it twice on camera, if you see what I'm doing here. So what do you guys think about this actual camera? We personally think that it is pretty awesome for what it is. It is completely wireless, running on battery. It has an SD card, and it has motion sense so that you know what's going on when it gets triggered. And all of that really did catch our attention. You can monitor it from your phone and when you're mobile, and that's definitely a great thing if you're trying to capture a moment where something can be taken from you or something that shouldn't have happened. This would definitely be probably a very obscure way to capture that moment. And if that's what you're looking for, this might just be the actual solution. So with that said, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. It really does help the channel. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because that would be awesome and you will not miss out on the next episode of Breaking Elegance. And like always, you guys have a great one.